Hey, 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 it's your girl, Miss Trina with Chat with Trina, and it is International Women's Month. And today I am chatting it up with Miss Bonita Billings of Bees Wine Bar. Y'all, thank you so much for making the choice to click in. So let's get into it. This is Miss Trina with Chat with Trina, and I want to thank you for making the choice to click in to Chat with Trina. And I'm here at the beautiful Bees Wine Bar. Far from me, but I love coming out here. And I'll tell y'all later one of my favorite reasons for being here, besides Miss Bonita.
Nice.
So, thank you
Thank
for
you,
joining
Trina.
me.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So we're gonna jump right in. Nothing hard. We're just gonna be conversating.
Let's talk while we drink.
While we drink. Yes. And matter of fact, let me put my. You mind if I put this next?
go.
Let's cheers. Yes.
My official government name is Bonita Billings.
Okay.
That's my married name.
Okay.
I've been married for 27 years. So I've been carrying that name for a long time. Yes.
Hello, sir. Because of course y'all know we're here. She's open for business, so we're gonna be waving. You know, people always gonna want to say hi. We already had somebody telling us what wine down is, what the wine down is.
Yes. Yes.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm recognizing Miss Bonita. Also, this month is Women's History Month. So happy Women's History Month to you.
Same to you.
Thank you, and I appreciate you breaking the barrier. Where'd you grow up and where'd you go to school?
Well, I grew up in Southeast Houston. I'm a native Houstonian. I went to Fur High School. Go Brahmin Bulls. Yes. Home of the red and black. But I grew up on the Southeast side. I moved to the Southwest side when I got married.
Okay.
And I've been out here for about a long time. A long time.
Yes.
Yes.
Now I'm a North Side girl. So
Okay, so you get it, right?
Yes, I get it.
I didn't know anything about the Southwest side of town while growing up.
Right.
And so, but when I got married, I'm like, where am I?
I have her friend, she was North Side, she moved to Fresno. So she's like, oh Lord, okay.
It's a difference.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Is that why you have your bar in this area?
Well, the story behind that is that I wanted to be in Midtown so bad. I mean, I was looking at Midtown for a nice spot. I wanted to be on Dallas. I wanted to be on Alameda in the midst of things.
Right.
But you know what I thought about? That 2 o'clock drive home.
You know?
After I closed.
I never really thought about that.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I should have been. I was riding from the Red Rooster.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
no. So, and then I just
Gotcha.
started doing some research. And one night I was coming home. I'm like, I could do it right in my back door. So, literally, I'm about 3 minutes from home.
Oh, that's really good. And that's good too, just because of the business too. Something happens, you're right down
I'm
the
right
street.
here.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm right here. After I graduated from Fur, I went to Texas Southern University.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, I'm a Tiger. And I graduated in environmental science with an environmental science degree.
Okay.
And my hopes, dreams, and aspirations were to go to law school and become this big-time environmental lawyer. But also in my heart, I wanted to own a bar. And so I went on to law school, graduated from law school in '97. Never practiced because still in the back of my mind, I wanted to own a bar instead of taking a bar. You know what I'm
Instead of taking the bar, I like that. I love your green.
See you too.
Had a great time.
Thank you.
I'm 2 seats to the wind.
That's what it's supposed to be.
And so I graduated from law school, but still had in my heart the passion of opening the bar, running a bar, not taking it.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
And-
I've learned that part too. Is that running the bar versus managing somebody's bar is
Oh yes,
so different.
Yes, so different, so different.
What gave you the vision about opening the bar? What did you go somewhere and?
I love wine.
Yes.
I like the vibe. I like
Yeah.
the vibe.
Yeah.
I love vibe. And growing up, I was watching Cheers.
Ah.
I watched
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes.
So I consider Bees Wine Bar an upscale Cheers.
Exactly.
When you come in, the vibe is good and everybody knows your name.
Everybody knows your name.
Everybody knows your
Yes,
name.
yes.
Our motto here is you enter as a stranger, you leave as friends.
Oh, I love that.
And so we, so I just wanted to recreate that. That's that vibe, and we needed that out here.
Definitely.
I think my main challenge was during COVID. Really was during COVID.
Yeah.
And really getting people to really trust the fact that we're going to be here. That we're not just one of these businesses gonna open up here and then close
Fly by
here.
nights.
Fly by
Wanna
nights,
call them?
yeah. Fly by nights. We're not.
Yeah.
We're here for the community and we're here to stay.
Good, good. I've also seen some of the things that you've done, I think online, some things you've done with the community, and I think that's always important to do that too.
Right.
So,
We do a lot of, we host a lot of community events here, especially during the holidays. We're open to, we have campaign parties, we host different fundraisers, nonprofits. We do class reunions, we do family reunions, we do birthdays, we do divorce parties. Trust me, I've had a couple of those.
Yes. I love those. They tend to be really, really wild.
They're fun because they're happy. They're not supposed to be happy.
They're making starting their new life, a new journey.
And
Do men ever have divorce parties? Have you seen those yet?
well, you know what? They kind of do theirs silently, but you know we get wild with ours. We have our parties.
We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah.
So, were there any gatekeepers or anything like that for you getting into the business? Nothing like that was really a challenge for you.
So let me just say this: I didn't know nothing about opening a wine bar. But if it's something you want to do, you're gonna find out. And I tell people all the time, just get the right person behind you, beside you, you know.
And do a little research.
And so I just did some good hiring at the time. And so, I just had knowledgeable people around me.
That you can trust as well.
That I can trust.
Yeah.
And then,
And this is where I actually first met you face to face at Sugars.
right. That's
And
good.
with Mr. DA. And DA actually works for the arena as well. So he has a lot of good live music and stuff like that.
Right.
But how did that happen? I thought that was interesting.
So I must give hats off, give kudos to Daryl because he approached me. He said, "Hey, both of us don't need to be struggling out here in these streets." He said, "Let's join forces," which I thought was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
You know, let's join forces until we can get through this pandemic. You know, and that's what we did.
That
So
was
I
really
brought my expertise, he had his expertise, and we just kind of put it together under one umbrella. And my customers still had a place to go.
And it's not far. It wasn't far.
It wasn't far. My employees stayed employed.
Cool.
And so,
That was good.
Yeah, it was
That
good.
very good. And that's good to see club owners to be able to come together and collaborate during that time.
Yes.
You know, that was really good.
Yes.
So okay. And it was exciting when the numbers started going down and you were able to open.
I was able to be open.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing like home.
Nothing like
Nothing
home.
like home.
It's cool to go spend the night.
Yes,
and
but it's
hang
not
out.
like home. It's nothing like home.
Exactly, yeah.
And so we're just thankful that the landlord worked with us and we were able to still come back home to our spot and and I think business has been better than ever.
What is the most rewarding thing about the nightlife / club ownership? The people.
The people. I'm a people's person. I consider them all my friends. After I first meet you, you know, my friend.
We
friend
friends.
of
We
Bees
friends.
Wine. Yeah.
Because I walked in by myself, walked out friends.
Walked out friends. That's right. And so just the people, just getting to know people, really connecting and working, you know, and that's the part I like.
And that's probably the most important part about this business too, is being a people person. You know, I think so. Yeah,
You have to.
Definitely. Yeah.
I guess the challenge would be getting over that 3-year hump. But I had someone to tell me because I was like, oh no, if I'm gonna survive.
Right.
And he said, sit down. In this room, actually, in this room, he said, sit down. He said, we could just hold on and get past that 3-year mark. He said, it's gonna be all gravy after that. You just start seeing some fruit of your labor.
Right.
And so as that 3-year mark came, and then COVID hit, and I'm like, but you said, you know, but then God said, no, just don't get on back in there and
trust Him.
Trust. Oh my God, you got to. And April 1st, which is Friday, we're celebrating 5 years.
Awesome. I was going to ask you that next. How long have you been?
Yes, 5 years.
Okay.
So you guys come on through, get some cake and champagne.
That's going to be
All
so
day,
nice.
yeah.
That's going to be really nice. Well, congratulations on that too.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations. That's April Fool's Day.
Girl, I open on April Fool's Day, on a Saturday, And I'm like, we're just gonna just put the open sign on.
Yeah.
And let's see who
Let's
comes.
see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
How was the first night?
First night was good.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
good.
Okay.
You know, you had a lot of people coming in
Just to kind of
just to kind of peek.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in there?
Yeah.
And then you had those who came in with sincere hearts.
Yeah.
You know, some people they have come in with good intentions for real. You know?
And that's the name of the game.
Yes. And so God weeded those people out really quick. And then those who have good intentions with good hearts
still
that
here.
want to support, still here, still coming. It may be some months or some years,
Right,
but
right.
hey, B, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Hey, B, I'm
Yeah.
coming back.
So, do you like the live music?
I love the
Is
live
that something that you always thought you
Oh,
would
yes,
have?
ma'am.
Okay.
Definitely. Before COVID, we would have it on Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
But after COVID, I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So on Friday nights, we have a DJ.
Okay.
Now, that's the night. You bring your girls, your friends, you
And
bring the
the party.
balloons and the cake, and you just get in whatever corner you can fit in, and you can dance wherever you want to dance. And that's just the night to let loose.
Yeah.
I found out that a lot of people are really not ready to sit down for live music on
Friday.
Friday night.
Gotcha.
So they really want to party
Yeah.
and get loose.
Yeah,
Now on
yeah.
Saturday they ready to put some clothes on because they
And
took a
be
little
cute.
nap. Yeah, and come in for live music. So
Okay, so you do have live music on Saturday.
live music on Saturdays, a DJ on Fridays.
Okay.
Sundays we have Sunday
Fun Day.
So you may have a band here, but most of the time it's a DJ.
Okay.
And that's just the day we do.
Just have a good time.
You come in with your jeans on a
I
Sunday.
tell people how much a bottle is to buy, and they get all, whoa, that's not how much. Can you explain real quick? Because I know, but explain why does it cost?
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't give it to you at my cost. And so we have to account for, it's retail. And so we have to account for the retail price.
Yes.
And so,
And replenishing.
right, and replenishing and the pour of that wine and everything we have to
Yeah,
account for.
yeah.
And so it's a lot behind that. And then the taxes. We got to pay the state of taxes. The taxes. So, if if I bought a bottle of wine for $7 from my
Yes.
distributor, I can't sell it to y'all
For
for
$7. No.
It won't work like that. I'll be losing all day.
Yeah.
So that's just business.
Yeah.
And so that's the reason why. You
Yeah.
gotta look at your overhead, the area where you are, everything takes into account. Yeah.
Yeah. She got to stay in business, y'all. She got to stay in business.
Got a good happy hour.
Let's
47.
talk about your happy
Oh,
hour.
happy hour 47, our house wines and all that kind of stuff. We have
Okay.
some different cocktails on happy hour, so that's a good time to come.
Okay.
And then like tonight it's whiskey, wine, and wings. So
Okay.
$5.
Oh, my wine was $5
$5 tonight.
Yeah. Okay, well, I was going to say this and then I just got to say it right now. So let me tell you, when I finish this interview, this is my wine, my Moscato. Everybody knows I like Moscato. But y'all know what else I love? Meatballs. I was sharing with her that all my friends be telling me, girl, we having meatballs tonight, and I run. These wine bars actually have meatballs on their meat. And they are like a spicy, sweet, spicy, so good. And then there's this, I don't know what this sauce is they have with it. It's like I don't know what it is, but you dip it in remoulade. That's what that is.
Arugula.
So good. So when y'all come to Bees Wine Bar, when you come to Bees Wine Bar, make sure you get you the meatballs, okay? Tell them you want Trina's meatballs.
Trina's meatballs. Yes, Trina's meatballs.
So,
and then, can I say
no,
something?
of course.
Yeah, and the sauce that we use on those meatballs that we marinate them in is from two black vendors. So
Okay.
we use a lot of African American owned
Oh, cool.
products here in the bar. And
Well, on that note, let's talk about the wine.
yeah, well, I am
Wine.
drinking one of my favorites, which is a red blend by the McBride sisters.
Okay.
They're out of California.
Okay.
And
it's black owned.
black owned.
Yes.
Success story.
Now, is that a bitter wine? Is that it looks like thinner than Merlot.
So it's a little bit thinner than Merlot.
Okay.
Science said there's Merlot.
Okay.
But my favorite, I'm a Cabernet drinker, which is a real dry.
Oh, okay.
But this is kind of your fruity, your berries.
Okay.
And so,
Yes.
but it's not sweet.
Right. But you can taste the berries and everything.
There, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of have the berries and the which is really nice.
And that's what's important. Now, that's what I was telling you. I was learning to how to swallow to where you feel or you taste the different berries and everything that goes in. I'm like, okay, that's what wine tastes
That's
is.
right. And so if you're trying to transition from a sweet wine, Pinot Noir is kind of like your go-to if it's a red wine.
Okay, I have to try
kind
that.
of recommend.
Now, your staff that they come in, do they get trained on the wine?
Girl, they try. They trying to learn, y'all. They trying to learn. But you know what? I'm still learning.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still learning.
yeah.
I took this week-long wine course. Girl,
You was all over the place.
all those regions, yeah, really, literally I was.
You might well took them all.
And so I'm still learning all these, Italy, California, this region, that region. I'm like, whew. Okay, so I'm still learning.
Gotcha. Well, that's good. Let's talk about this artwork. There's artwork all over the venue, and I'll show you that in a minute. But talk to us about that.
So when I first opened, I had a lot of abstract art. I said, you know what? I needed to feel a little bit more cozy, bring a little bit more culture in.
Yeah.
And so I met LaShawn Bill.
Okay.
And most of this is his artwork. I have a couple of pieces that are on the wall that are my personal pieces.
Okay.
That I bought from, travel and stuff like that. But this is his artwork and it's for sale. So if you come in and you see a piece that you like, just take it off the wall and then
Don't leave with it.
Until you pay.
Until you pay. Make sure you pay first.
Pay Mr. Bill and you can take it on with you.
Make sure we pay it and then you can go with it. So I'm just joking, but there is some beautiful piece here. And which is another thing about beach, you come in, there's an awesome atmosphere. And like she said, it's almost like the Cheers feel. And I don't ever know, I know people wherever I go, but here I just tend to see people that are new, but they always make you feel at home. And that's something I'm like, I hate going to a place and you feel like, oh, everybody's looking at you. You don't feel like that here. Just like Mr. Wine Down Wednesday.
Right.
People super good. It's want to perform here. What can they do? Do they just pick you up?
Just call me.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a couple of new bands that are coming in next month, and so I'm really happy about it. I have my faithfuls that come every month or every other month, but I like to really just play new bands.
Definitely.
Give everybody an opportunity.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get new gigs and new work from coming to Billings Wine Bar. So,
And that's something great. I promote new bands. When I say that, I'm a proponent of getting live music out there and
I
new
love the
bands.
customer.
Hi.
Sorry,
You want to get on camera?
I'm not in the middle of whatever y'all got
Yes, sir.
going on. I was just letting you know I'll be back.
Okay.
So your girl's gonna be here in an hour, so I gotta make her run.
Oh, you come back today?
Yeah, that's Dr. Evans, y'all.
Hi,
He's a
Dr.
dentist.
Evans.
Yes, that's Dr. Evans.
Come say hi, Dr.
Come say
Evans.
hi.
What am I saying hi again?
This is Chat with Trina. You gotta get over here close to that.
Chat
Dr.
with
Evans
Trina.
is a dentist
Hey,
in
what's
what
up?
area?
I'm out here in Missouri
Missouri City, yes.
Houston Dentures Express.
Yes, there we go.
Good to see y'all.
Another client of patron at Bees Wine
Another
Bar.
friend of Bees.
Parties, like if they want to give an event.
Oh my God, we have some parties here. Let me tell you, the best party is a day party.
Really?
Oh my God, we just
Okay.
had one here on Saturday. It was Port Arthur, Lincoln High School class of '87. Oh my God. And so if you want to have a party, I highly recommend
A day party.
Day party. You can go home and
And then go to sleep.
Yeah, go
and
to
then you
sleep.
might get back up and come back.
you might get up and come back. That's
yeah.
it. And you can theme it out. I've had some all right day parties. I've had some. We do private brunches on
Okay.
Sundays. A lot of people ask me, do you do brunch?
Okay.
All the brunches are private.
Okay.
So if you'd like to reserve a private brunch, you're more than welcome to do that on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Okay.
That's always a good option. But we have all kinds of parties.
Okay. How big are your rooms? How much do they
So
hold?
this room right here is like a coffee room.
Okay, right.
The idea was when I first opened it, because I used to open at 12.
Okay.
So the idea was you could come and, do your work in here and have your coffee and tea.
Yeah.
But I found out that a lot of people that live here, they work away.
But now that it's now so many people working virtual, and my daughter does it. She leaves home just to get out the house, and she goes and works at coffee shops.
Right. So now it would have worked out, but no, I opened at 4 o'clock. We're not going back.
We're not going back.
We're not
We're
going
going
back.
forward.
Not now. We're going forward. But I do have another room.
Okay.
It's called our event room.
Okay.
And it holds about 20 to 25 people.
Oh,
Who is
that's
that?
good. Somebody
Set up some hearts.
that's Terry.
Oh, okay.
She's saying something to the doctor too. She loves the day parties.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
she loves a day party.
Love a day
Okay,
party.
Yeah.
So we have this room and it holds about 20 to 25 people.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so you can reserve it out. You know.
Okay, do you have a special brunch menu that they order off?
We
of,
can.
or-
We have a special menu.
Okay.
It's not necessarily brunch,
Okay,
but
okay.
we do have a special menu.
Okay, cool. Okay. So if someone's just having a regular party on the inside, do they just call? Do they get sections? How does that work? Or do they have to do the rooms?
No, they can call it get sections. We have sections also.
Okay, awesome. Now, do you reserve tables or anything like that when someone's having a band? They call it. Can they call it?
Only on Saturday.
Only on Saturday.
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
People call about reserving on a Tuesday. Just come on in. On a Thursday, just come on in. Unless you're bringing in a lot of people. If you're bringing in a lot of people, I kind of recommend. All of the reservations on a Saturday night are paid reservations because normally seating is first come, first serve. But at least it would guarantee your seat.
Yes. Okay. And the menu. So does the menu change or pretty much stay a stable menu?
Well, since we've reopened, we kind of added some things onto our menu.
Okay.
And I found out that people like to eat.
We're guilty.
Yeah. And so the light bites, you know, they were okay for a while.
Yeah.
But then I had to get into the meat of stuff, and girl, we had to add.
You gotta
those.
feed us.
Gotta feed
You gotta feed us.
y'all.
You gotta
Y'all
feed
be
us.
hungry.
Be hungry.
We be hungry.
Or just greedy. Cause
Yeah.
I mean, just ate when I left home.
You know,
But I
it's
can't have
okay.
sit
You
on.
gonna get those meatballs.
I'm definitely gonna get the
The
meatballs.
And so we've added some things on. We added the fried fish.
Okay.
Which is always a good thing,
okay.
especially on Fridays. We have oxtails. A lot of people like the oxtails with the mashed potatoes or the rice and the green vegetables.
I see a sign that says gumbo.
Oh, so yes. So on Sunday I have a dinner third Thursday.
Okay.
Sometimes I reserve this room out to different vendors that want to come in.
Gotcha.
So this is another thing.
Okay.
If you have anything merchandise, a T-shirt or jewelry.
Terry.
Yes. If you have clothing, if you have dessert that you want to anything that you want to feature that is your product, you can just come in, reserve this room. It's only $50 on a Thursday, and you can sell your merchandise.
Yes, and compared to some other people that had a business that makes a whole bunch of money already, they were charging $1,500. They're making their money off the backs of small business owners. And I have to say that because that's what I do. She didn't say this is me, you know, but just $50, y'all, compared to $1,500.
$50, and you give us your flyer, and we'll post your flyer,
Awesome.
and we'll tell people that you're gonna be here
That is wonderful.
and come in and ready to support.
Okay. Terry has a boutique as well. So yes.
Terry, come bring your
She has a
clothes.
boutique.
You're in this room, and we'll buy from you.
Yes, she has some cute clothes and purses as well. Well, we're coming to the end. Do you want to take your last minute elevator? Oh, let me back up. You are a Delta.
I am a
sorority?
Delta. I'm a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm in education, so our principal is a Delta, and she made sure when it was, I guess, Delta Week, whatever it is called, she was on that intercom.
Of course.
The children was like, oh, she's on my nerves. If I tell you,
She's
represented.
children, she's on your nerves.
She totally represented all we got. So okay, go ahead, Miss Dr. Love.
Yes.
But anyway, thank you for having. So your last minute spiel about Bees Wine Bar.
Oh, hey, Bees is the place to be.
The place to
It's
be.
the place to be. Our motto is you come in as a stranger, you leave as friends, and we make sure that happens. We might not always get it right, but 95% of the time, we get it right.
And they fix it. If
And we
they get
fix
it wrong,
it.
it gets fixed. I
It's
can
fixed.
attest to that.
Yes.
And in a very friendly,
Yes.
customer-friendly manner.
Yes.
One more thing I'm going to ask you, dress code.
Dress code and casual dress.
Okay.
I think people, once they kind of see the spot, they kind of know
How to dress.
How to
Okay.
dress.
But Saturdays, do that people tend to be a little bit more dressy than
A
other
little
nights?
bit more dressy than other nights,
Okay.
yeah. And and the thing is, I really appreciate people calling.
Okay.
Especially men. Men will call and say, hey, what is your dress code?
Yeah.
I've never done that in one tough place.
Right.
So I really appreciate that.
Okay.
That
People even be concerned.
yeah, respect the business.
Yeah, right,
and,
right,
you know,
definitely.
to know how to dress. It's a mature, it's grown and sexy.
Grown and sexy. We
But-
love that.
But they do get ratchet.
Yeah.
They do get ratchet.
And even our age was getting ratchet.
Oh, yeah.
For the city,
Yeah,
I saw some people that I know, and I'm like,
We get
they
ratchet.
were ratchet.
Yes, ma'am. So we got whatever vibe you need, whatever vibe
We got
you want, we got it.
They got it. Yeah. Well, B, thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank
you so much. I really
you.
appreciate this. And if you ever have anything that's going on, you let me know. And what I do.
That's what you do.
And I will definitely thank you. And I want to say again, happy International Women's History Month.
Thank you,
and you
Trina.
are most definitely breaking the barrier. And I appreciate you being a I can't even think of the word I'm trying to
Don't
say.
worry
Thank you
about
for
it.
being
You got it.
someone that we can look up to in this community and the things that you do. We really appreciate you and what you do with Bees Wine Bar and the
Thank you.
community. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
Y'all just keep coming.
Keep coming. If
Keep
you haven't
coming.
been, come
Come
on.
on.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, you can come if you say you live too far. I used to live in Spring, but you come out early enough and you can leave. And they have like 2 sets before it's time to get on.
But let me just say this.
Okay.
This is what they say. Oh, I'm just gonna come and I'm gonna stay an hour or two.
I already know, cause that's me.
Oh, y'all, it's 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. We're about to close. And now we gotta drive all the way back to the Woodlands.
Yes.
Spring, Katy,
But it's such a good
Big
vibe.
City.
Yes.
Galveston. Oh, Atlanta. What? You got a party? Yeah, so.
Let me see if
Yes.
somebody's any last minute questions. Somebody celebrating their birthday on April 11th.
Come on in.
That's Terry. I tried calling B. What is the number? We'll get you the number,
We'll
Terry.
get you the number, Terry,
We'll get you the
yes.
number.
Okay.
So Terry, you gonna bring the boutique, right?
Bring the
You gonna get the boutique. So, but anyway, thank you again, and thank y'all for making the choice to click in to chat with Trina. I really appreciate you guys for the support. Make sure you go to Bees Wine Bar. They do have a website. They are on social media, yes, and no
Website.
website. Well, we gonna take care of her.
Oh,
social media.
please do.
We gonna take care of social media.
But
We gonna-
Facebook and Instagram.
Yes,
For sure.
yes.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all tune in and make sure y'all come out and check out what's going on at the venue. She has some new bands coming up and Hard to Find gonna be here eventually.
They
She gonna
need to
contact
come.
them. Yes.
If you're listening, hard to find, just call me.
Call
Please, y'all know I have good intentions.
Okay,
but-
and listen, and
Yes.
Larry, come on.
Yes. Those are my boys. I mean, they were
yes,
here
yes.
faithful.
Yes. And what's
For
Lloyd? Now you know. You told me you were gonna call Miss B anyway soon. I asked him about you recently.
Let me
and he
just
said-
tell you, Lord started us off.
Really?
When we first
He is
started,
a good
yeah,
guy.
he
He is
is
a
a
good,
good guy.
genuine good person. I love him.
I need to have Lord here probably Friday. Well, I don't have a DJ, but
Yeah.
I mean, Lord is always
Yeah,
our.
definitely.
He started us off. We started off on a Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you, Lord.
Y'all, so again, thank y'all, and make sure y'all support Bees Wine Bar and support Chat with Trina by going to youtube.com/Chat with Trina. Subscribe. It costs no money. You just hit the button. That's it. Free. And I need y'all. Thank you and good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Thank you again, Miss Bonita, for chatting with Trina tonight. I really, really appreciate it, especially during your busy happy hour time. You took a moment to stop and chat with little old me, and I totally appreciate it. I enjoyed learning more about you and your story and how you started your business, and I'm sure my viewers did as well. Guys, make sure y'all take a moment to get out there to Missouri City, Mo City, and support Bees Wine Bar. Miss Bonita and her staff, they are just as wonderful, friendly, and nice as we described in the chat. I've been there several times, and it's definitely hard to impress me, and they impress me because I go back. And I also want to say, if you want to have a brunch, a party, divorce party, day party, you want to be a vendor, call Miss Bonita. Let her and her staff have a chance to host your next event. Thanks again, Miss Bonita, and thank y'all for making the choice to click in to chat with Trina. And hey, while you supporting Miss Bonita, make sure you go to youtube.com/Chat with Trina, click subscribe, and then hit that little bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Miss Bonita, hold my spot. I'll be there soon to get my meatballs and Moscato. Bye.